A very good morning to one and all. At the first place, I give glory and honor to Almighty God for giving us this wonderful day. And it's honored, especially for the Naga Student Federation, to be a part of these celebrations. Today, I give my salute, my honor, my respect to our grandfather, General Kaito, and all the leaders who have participated in this war, the first Indo-Naga war. Thank you, Chairperson. Most respected to our President, Eastern Sumi Students Union and his teams, host, Chairman, Hushepu Range Public Organization and his team, Chief, GB, representative of Hushepu Range Public Organizations and Aknoto, my President, SKK and his team, President SKK and his team, Isaac Sumi, our Honorable Otto Kilon sir, my uncle HK Zumo, the former President Nagahoho, women leaders, invitees, pastors, program participants, and all the citizens of our Hushepu range. I bring warm greeting from the office of the Naga Student Federations. And it is a proud moment, I should say, that Naga Student Federation is standing strong, standing tall because of our forefathers who have given their life for the cause of the Nagas. The sad reality today, as a Naga, we gather together. It's already 100 years, the formations of Naga Club. And it's going to be in 5 years, it will be 100 years that when Simon Commission wrote a letter to our British that we are free Naga. But the sad reality, whenever we came across together as a Naga, we speak a foreign language and English, rather our own Naga dialect. Today, the most common language that we communicate across Naga homeland is Nagamis, a borrowed language from Nagamis. But that is the sad reality, and I'm sure that we also have to promote that. And I'm very sure that is the only means that we communicate across Naga homeland. And I want to remind all of us that our language is the biggest proof of our relationship. And whenever I visit across our Naga homeland, I try to convey the message through Nagamis, especially across our Manipur, Arunachal, and Assam. So I will also, in midst of our Naga community, of course I have written a speech in our English, but I will also speak in Nagamis. Today, Aji Mwe as Sumi Students Union Eastern Sumi Students Union acknowledge Krolemondo, and especially our Mala Hoshepu public organization. Abdan Nagamanola responsibility bukina ido history honored kuredo. I want to congratulate especially our Eastern Sumi Students Union and our Hoshepu Range Public Organization for hosting this event. Like our Agebra Kuishe Federation, Bishi Sirespa logo, and I will advocate and I will make it sure that across Naga homeland, Naga Manukute Kute Tageze, we will also celebrate this first Indo-Naga war in the days to come. Haro, ita ekta kole mondo. especially manla Hoshepur range citizen gange. Abnyan leader bishibal yedaba produce kurna lashe in capacity of advisor, in capacity of our honorable Otokilon sir, and even in the capacity of our Naga Hoho. You have contributed a lot. Abnyan bishi contribute kurusha Naga manuarne. And I should say that you have never failed the Naga community. Naga manu ekdom fail, kite bhi fail na kure. Aro taking the advantage of this moment. On behalf of the youth students community, moi sumila community ke convey kule do. SKK, Sumi Students Union, all Sumi Students Union, led by my good friend Huka Zumi. It have never failed. Naga manu kite fail na kwede Naga student, all Sumi Students Union, and there are the strong federating units of Naga Student Federation that exists 77 years till that. And I should say this is the oldest student body, सबसे बुरा student body across Naga homeland. Aro koi nishina, aro mala Sumi Students Union pra kitte bi fail na kure kuble mona se. Itia moi ekta kole mondo, especially to our women folks, mala ama hanke. Abnan gorla housewife ekla nahe, but you are the strongest pillar for our nation. Nation karne apna la strongest pillars de. Apnyang karne ida Naga manu kiman freedom fight kure ase. Apnyan la prayer, apnyan la support karne thaki ase. So please, Morompra, please continue to pray for our students community and for our national worker to be kola monase. Aji mo ida ahido mala face dikhawla hishe speaker bra sob koi dishe koi nishina moi ida ahina apnyan ke hikabo apnyan ke kobo itu lai kunai le moi aji ida ahina itu la busti la blessing lobo itu la honor kurubo ar itu la blessing prayer loina jabo karne aishe itu nimite moi once again Naga Student Federation Naga across 2 country, 4 state per apne thank you DSA or continue to pray for our students community, to especially to our women folks, to our village chief. 2 days ago, my metatre debe kushe. The sad reality are Nagats, especially the sad reality. Bishi absus lage do. Man youngster kan forefathers kan para life dia la mon dia la tan la life dia la tan la advocacy ko la to pahor jaise, especially our youngster. We forget to know who is our enemy. Kun man la enemy ase na chani jaise. And at the same time, I request, and I also want to request, especially our Eastern Sumi Students Union, to advocate, to educate our youngsters regarding about the concept of our Naga nationalisms. Or tomorrow, man, after 10 years, it will become a mockery. Aji mui kotha yede, our Sir Isaac have also stated, we are at peace. Man lara khiline. We're in talk. We're either in affair or at positions. Why they try to threaten us with that helicopter? Kile ida haja kureze. We're at peace. Naga, we're not. We were a peace lover. So bishi absus lage to. When we are observing, when we're celebrating, man celebrate kure, honor kure tam tibi, they try to disrupt. This is very highly condemnable, and it's not very okay from the face of the Naga Student Federation. But today, aji moi ekta kole monto taking the advantage of our national leader in our midst. Whatever you decide, aji apni ki decide kurche, kalli man younger generation ka ki kyu libi to inherit kuru de. Aro We will not compromise. We will not be behind you if you're going to compromise the right of the Nagas. And on behalf of our youth and students community, NSF, the federating units, Naga Student Federation, federating units, we advocate hoday man Nagala rights ko itage. Manubra bishi bordo mangebi misunderstand kure. Kile student la focus na kurina man la Indo-Naga la itu focus kure. But the formations of the Naga Student Federation is this: to advocate for the right of the Nagas, to fight for the Nagas. Man la, that is the principles of the Naga Student Federation. So please don't misunderstand us. And taking the advantage of this huge gathering, Naga Student Federation will continue to fight for their living. And we will pray for the deaths, and we will honor the day who have given their life that have come before us. I have prepared a little speech on English problem with the reference from our history, where I get from some of our friends. So in case if I moi koidamte eku gulti kulu mo maaf kar dibi, but through the reference of the book I've prepared my speech. So my English terolo prepared korne se, I'll also read out on that. The blood of the martyrs is the ink of the history. What an honor it is to be in your midst. The 69th anniversary of first Indo-Naga battles. Going back to our history, and by the bravery of our first and second generation freedom fighter. It hurt my heart when I heard and read the patriotic story of our grandparents who had sacrificed so much for the future of the younger generations in the face of the mighty Indian force. However, their sacrifice also make me proud to be the Naga and remind me to never forget my root and my identity as a Naga. Through this act of bravery, through this act of braveness, their unwavering determination to establish a sovereign Naga state that they honored and courage in midst of our adversary, we had once again asserted to the whole world that the Nagas are a warrior tribe. We were told how carefree and self-sufficient we were as a people. Our simplicity and insulation from the outside world, our headhunting culture, education being aligned to us, still on one thing we clear to our people that we were an independent free Naga. The idea of protecting our village, our family was vital to our people as known from our headhunting culture, and later the idea of protecting our identity as Nagas were instilled dearly to many of our great-grandparents, which was the reason why they had sacrificed everything they had once we declared ourselves as a free nation. There was a time when our struggle for free Naga nation was alive and active in every nook and corner of the Naga homeland. Eastern Sumi Tribal Council was one of such organizations, which was formed in 1953 that propagated the spirit of patriotism for Naga independence. The Eastern War Group, which was armed group of Eastern Sumi Tribal Council, later known as Naga Self Guard. was one of the most prominent and strange constituent unit of Naga National Council. Looking back at how the Naga safeguard re-insisted outside denominations, that is the Indian Armed Force, the idea of independent republic became even more prominent. The NSSG under the aegis of ESTC developed a spirit of nationalism, sense of common identity, politicizations of Naga entity to assert the political rights as one and free nation through the group of voice of the Naga people for a sovereign nations become louder and clearer. Subsequently, under the brave and courageous soldiers of the Naga safeguard, they fought the first Indo-Naga battle in 1955 under the leadership of General Kaito, Colonel Venihu Aye, Major Bukato Simon was among many others. In this battle against our oppressor, our soldier fought bravely with a true spirit for independent Naga nations and defended our right as free people. This battle indeed encouraged our brother for other Naga homeland to take arms against oppressor to assert our right as a free nation. It was a clear message to the mighty Indian, the Nagas, though a small nation, will not shy away from our God-given right to be a free nation. In the process of the struggle, many brave soldiers selflessly sacrificed their life for the Naga sovereignty. Today, the Naga Student Federation and the Naga people in general salute all those martyrs who lay down their life for a free Naga nation. We salute the life of our unsung heroes. We salute the untold and unheard story of our freedom fighter. We remember the innocent life lost at the hand of our enemies, the inhuman treatment towards our children and women, the hardship of our people had to go through when our village were reduced to ashes. I give my highest respect to our Eastern Sunni Students Union for organizing programs such as this, where we were given a platform to tell the story of our unsung heroes, our struggle and sacrifice made by our freedom fighter. The present generation of youth do not bear the arms today, unlike the time in the past. But there is not an excuse to forget our roots and our forefathers were. Today, many Nagas have become delusional, and I'm afraid that if we are given a choice, many Naga will choose to be under our enemy. We were drunken by the comfort provided by our enemy. We should keep in our mind that the Indian will go through any land to please us. At the same time, they will divide us to shout our voice and idea of our free Naga nation. Down the line, many Naga have fallen prey to it. As a sensible individual and as a Naga, we have to question ourselves why and how we have landed in this situation. It is the responsibility of every generation to pass down the history, the story and aspirations as a people, and how we will convey the message to our next generation. Today, as we commemorate this 69th anniversary of the first Indo-Naga battle, it is a demand that we, the younger generation, is well informed and stay educated on the Naga political history. We ought to recognize our unique history acknowledge and honor the sacrifice made by our freedom fighter. Respect and grieve the loss of the innocent civil life. It keep alive the aspirations of our pioneers for a free nation. Each day, as we step closer to an honorable solution, we Nagas, should never forget our unique identity, our history, and the right of the Naga people. It cannot be interpreted as per the interest and convenience of the few individuals or a group, or as per the convenience of the Indian government. What we decide and what we accept today will be inherited by the future generation. We have fought so hard, sacrificed so much to let our right for self-determination, and it cannot be flashed away that easy. It is our sincere prayer that the God will guide our leader and grant them the wisdom to lead our people. The Naga Student Federation, being the largest and the oldest representative body of the students and youth of the Naga people, will never shy away from our political right of the Nagas. We are and we will continue to stand firm to carry the aspirations and idea laid down by our forefather for self-determination and independent Naga nation. And taking the advantage, I also want to remind all of us that we have to know who is our real enemy. We slowly forget to know who are our real enemy. So I want to remind you guys that whatever you did today and whatever you did today, whether you have done justice to what our forefathers have given their life. Aji apni ki kuri ase apni itu justice kuri dis na mala forefathers kampa life dia la. As a leader, moi libi kun libi. Let's recall back itu babi ho khe man itu babi ho lage. Naga Student Federation will continue to pray for the dead and fight for the living. May God bless our Sumi community. May God bless our Naga Student Federation for unified limb and glories of the Nagas. Thank you. Good night.